I'm Mark Sponsler from StormSurf.com, and here's the surf forecast for the Hawaiian Islands for the week starting Friday, June 3rd. Brought to you by your surf authority, expert advice, and friendly staff, Hawaiian South Shore. Swell from a gale previously east of New Zealand is still impacting the Hawaiian Islands. At the Barber's Point buoy, currently, swell, you can see the energy right here, in the 14 to 13 second range. Individual bands in the 1.2 feet range, but when you combine that all together, and we'll go right down here to take a look, combined swell height, 2.1 feet at 13.4 seconds. That's good for about 2.9 foot Hawaiian, which would be shoulder to head high, something like that. And that swell is supposed to continue for the next day or two, but slowly decreasing in size. Looking at the wave model since last Friday, so this is almost a week ago, this is the last remnants of the gale that produced that swell. You can see it fading off. And then another small gale formed east of New Zealand on Sunday into Monday. Seas right here got to maybe 29 or barely 30 feet. Sideband energy from that swell is radiating north towards Hawaii, but very small in size. And you can see after that, virtually nothing happened in the South Pacific Ocean. We're into Thursday, Friday, and current time. Really not a whole lot going on. Looking forward, this is surface level pressure, surface level winds. We're looking for any sort of a gale with winds in the 40 to 45 knot range, aimed north. New Zealand right there, the date line right there. Hawaii's up off the end of the picture up in this area, so the gale would need to have fetch aimed off to the north. We're looking and we don't really see anything. It's high pressure, and any fetch that is being produced all aimed off to the east and generally pretty weak. Here's a gale that's forecast on next Wednesday, 35 knot winds, but all aimed due south. Really nothing there. There is some potential here over in the Tasman Sea as we get into Thursday and Friday of next week. 30 to 35 knot winds, maybe building, here we go, 45 knot winds on Friday. Whatever swell would result from that, assuming this even forms, and it looks like a pretty solid gale, gets filtered by Fiji and the islands. So swell would be smaller than you might expect, but at this point, looking at the way things have been, we'll just take anything. Looking at the effect of those winds on the ocean surface, here we are Friday. We're just looking for 25 to 30 foot seas aimed off to the north anywhere in this region. We're not seeing it. We're out to Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, and then here comes that gale over in the Tasman Sea Friday, almost a week from now. There we go. It gets up to 32 foot seas aimed off to the northeast. So that gives us some hope, but it's a week out. The models don't really believe them more than about 4 or 5 days into the future. Maybe that's a conservative viewpoint, but better to be safe than get your hopes worked up and then not have anything materialize. And then looking at winds for the Hawaiian Islands, there's the Wahoo right here. The good news is light trade pattern forecast. We're just going to go through Friday, Saturday, winds generally east at 10 knots. South Shore, that would mean considerably less. Sunday, pretty much the same deal. Monday, pretty much the same deal. Tuesday, okay, winds pushing up to 11 or 12 knots, but still generally light winds. That'd be like an east-northeast wind at 5 to 10 knots on the South Shore. Wednesday, same deal. Thursday, same deal. So it seems as we get into Friday and even Saturday, we go to Friday, winds pick up a little bit. So a light trade wind regime is forecast for the next week. So putting that all together for Saturday, that New Zealand swell fading 2 feet at 12 to 13 seconds, so 2.5 foot Hawaiian. We'll say chest high, something like that, maybe shoulder high. Sunday, the Central South Pacific swell, very small, starts to show later, again in the 1.5 to 2 foot range, so we'll say waist to chest high. Fun size surf, good for developing your skills and going out and having a good time with the family. Also, Monday, same sort of deal, 1.5 to 2 feet, small swell, 14 to 15 second period. Tuesday, same thing again. Wednesday, the Central South Pacific swell starts fading from 1.4 feet at 12 seconds. Still, maybe 1.5, 2 foot, so chest high sets at top spots. But after that, it's probably going to go down, and then we wait long term. So for right now, a good run of small, fun-sized surf. Great, go out, have some fun, go with family, be with your friends, have a great time, but nothing that's going to put anyone in any real jeopardy or significantly challenge you if you're an expert surfer. But certainly, again, good for fun. Beyond that, Nothing on the wave models except perhaps a gale in the Tasman Sea a week out, so that would be 2 weeks from now till any swell from that arrived, if it even arrives. So make the most of what you can get, have a good time, and do your shopping at Hawaiian South Shore. Thanks for watching.